All right, here 11 MLB 21 episode 24, and see how we do.
Don't you see them? Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyler McGill, a California-born right-hander, is on. At the plate now is Rob Richardson. He's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away. Next to stand in is Rob Richardson. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now to the plate, here is Rob Richardson. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The relay. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Now into the box, Rob Richardson can do up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
To short. And that is in the left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Does he put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying running first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Richardson leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes McNeil at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Back to first, gets a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1, the final score. The Syracuse Mets used the nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. The team's future stars are on display. Next, it'll be Rob Richardson. Now here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Scranton leads it 3-0. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Hit on the ground is short. Right to him. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in once again is Rob Richardson. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next up is Rob Richardson. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also one. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 36. A hit in 2 tries so far. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Stepping up is Rob Richardson. Flew out last time up. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jim Elliott goes down for out number 2 in the top half. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rob Lowe. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Digging in, the switch hitter, Lauren Harrison, grounded out in his last at-bat. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that digging in will be Freddie Valdez. Looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Short, hit hard. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his.
Next, here is Rob Richardson, singled in his last at-bat. Chopped to 3rd, tough to get to. He's got it, 1 there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Up next, Eduardo Fermin. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful.
For the real
They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rail Riders posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Joan Duran earns his first win of the season. Henry Valenzuela records the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation. So next to bat will be Rob Richardson. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Chop weakly to the left. VR at second with 2 down. Fouled off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Next, it'll be number 36. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here now the 2-2. Bouncer to the left side, and that's the first down. Now it'll be Rob Richardson. He doubled his last time up.
And I don't know if he's getting waved around by his third base coach right there, but either way, this guy's not a burner. So I think in hindsight, they would have been real happy if he pulled up at second on that one.
And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Valdez is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Luis Carpio.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 36. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Larry Meadows. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And now in the box, Rob Richardson. He flew out in his last debut. Grounded to third. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next up, Rob Richardson. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. And he'll go to short leg to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. And now, Rob Richardson. He's 1 for 4 so far. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. How the hell? A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
You gotta be happy, keep fighting today. That's why we come one day.
Minor League Baseball on the show. So here's Jeff McNeil. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Number 6.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw in time, and he nailed the second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never.
Now to bat, Rob Richardson, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 3 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
On you.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Rob Richardson. In there, strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Number 3 is there, and he has it for the out. Next to hit is Rob Richardson, singled in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center.
For baseball of the minor league, Robert Duggar is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on Danny? Digging in next, Rob Richardson comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Valdez is there, 2 gone.
Your attention, please.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Rob Richardson, and he fouls this one off.
Richardson.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Valdez is there, and he has it for the first out. Now Now at the plate, here is Rob Richardson. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. And they have taken the lead.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Next to hit, Rob Richardson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Valdez falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. 7-4 the final finish today. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railroaders jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Syracuse Mets and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. It's Bryce Jarvis gets the ball. And stepping in, Rob Richardson.
Not shortstop. Oh, Richardson.
And now the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hard hit towards center. Valdez able to track it down for the third out.
Your attention, please. Number 42.
Now at the plate, Rob Richardson.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AD, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Here's the 0-1.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Yeah. Look at that.
So a two-run shot to left center. They've taken a two-run lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Next to dig in, Rob Richardson to go to work on getting a tying run home from second. First offering on its way. Line drive to left.
No.
Will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Close one, 8-7 is how. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way. Joan Duran, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rob Richardson.
Not shortstop.
Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fletcher will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the next to bat will be Rob Richardson. He flew out in his last debut. Popped him up.
Richardson.
Farley moving to his left. One down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rob Richardson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Six to 2, the final total today. Rochester posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Reggie Early claims the win out of the pen, his first. Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the Stephen Pettit out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do you have for us on him, Denny?
Well, man, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy.
Striding in is Rob Richardson.
Not shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when all your buddies are send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about to double digits. So 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. Stepping in next, Rob Richardson. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribbon.
To second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play. Now to the plate, Rob Richardson trying to bring in the tying run from third here.
Richardson.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And not in time as the run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Boy, that appear being down by a run. Big 2 RBI pace hit right there to give this team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So stepping in is Rob Richardson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on the way, fouled away. Fouled off. Kozar, base runner at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Red Wings used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Andres Sotier earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
8 runners on.
Time for baseball of the minor league variety. Tom Eshelman, a California-born right-hander. Ready now is Rob Richardson, singled in his last at-bat.
Shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Castro is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box. Rob Richardson flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. This one ends with a 10-5. Back.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Worcester Red Sox and we've got baseball on the show. And now here is Rob Richardson.
Batting fourth. Not shortstop.
And now the first pitch.
Richardson.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So now here is Rob Richardson, singled in his last at-bat.
Shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So now into the box is Rob Richardson. He's 2 for 4 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as the blowout continues.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand.
Now at the plate is Casey Wood.
The batter. The first Casey.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Slow roller out to short. Reined in. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Just an absolute bang, bang. 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railroaders took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. The team's future stars are on display. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rob Richardson. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Left it into the air to shallow center. Acevedo is there. 1 away.
Your attention, please. Number 97.
So here is Rob Richardson, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Richardson.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pinder will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Woo Sox lead it 2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a talking please. Trevor.
Close one tonight, 2-1, the final score. Worcester led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Connor Siebel earns the win, his second. Tom Eshelman takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The rubber match of the So next to hit is Rob Richardson, struck out in his last trip to the plate. From the belt, the pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Pinder settles under it, and there's 1 gone.
Your attention, please. Now,
at the plate now is Rob Richardson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Scooped up, and there's 1 down now. Next to stand in is Rob Richardson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch on its way. On the line, that's a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, the aggressive style.
Now
First
that-
pitch,
that's
base
a
hit
big
up the middle.
Will Ware. Whoa, there.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Base is loaded, and next to him will be Lauren Harrison, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. A tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Anytime you're going for
And this evening's contest comes to
All right, people, that's the end of the video. Peace later.